Okay, so just a quick heads up. For the first 10 minutes of this podcast, it's going to sound a bit weird. I use Audacity and iShowU to record this podcast, and Audacity decided to be troublesome. It had to be recovered 3 times. So it's going to sound a bit weird, perfectly usable, just kind of weird. But the rest is perfectly fine on the podcast, so please bear with us in that regard. Guest star today is provided by Mr. Animania, who is awesome. I apologize for not having time for drawing your avatar, Mr. Animania. Lots of things happened this month, but still the podcast is here. Thank you very much for joining us, and I promise one day to repay you, but I have at least used your Skype icon and on a TV to represent you, and it's better art than I could draw. So, anyway, thank you for your time, thank you for your animation, Mr. Animania. I will leave a link to your stuff in the description below, and enjoy the podcast. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Desu!
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 Too Much Desu.
Wait, who?
There we go.
And
We got it, we're good.
Welcome our guest for this video, Mr. Animania. Oh, good sir. How are you?
Hello.
The shark does not speak.
Shut up. Anyways, go ahead. We are. Anyways, we have Mania here just as to guest to help us talk about Baka and Tess, since, well, it's something that he actually had requested of us to do and things. Anyways, go ahead and you can do the background.
Alright.
And Mania, go ahead and start then.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Baka and Tess is also known as Baka and Tess Summon the Beast, is a Japanese light novel series written by, I might butcher this, Kenji Inoue with illustrations by Yui Haga. Skip that. You know I'm no good at Japanese.
And actually, you're kind of good on the names too. Kenji Inoue and Yui Haga.
Yeah.
Let him speak.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm no good at the Japanese, so.
Okay, just go.
Mataku and Yumate began serialization in June 2009 and issues sold on April 25th, 2009. The first volume was published on December 19th, 2009, and 13 volumes have been released as of June 26th, 2015. Innerbrain published 6 volumes between May 27th, 2010 and June 22nd, 2012. Then, a 13-episode anime television series adaptation produced by the animation studio Silverlink, which I really love their style of animation, and directed by Shin Onuma, aired in Japan between January 7th and March 31st. Funimation licensed both seasons and the OVAs for distribution in North America.
They're so long.
But they're long, but they're kind of catchy.
They are, but they're so long.
Yeah, they take forever.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the animation in just the anime series is phenomenal, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I suppose I should do the plot, shouldn't I? Oh boy. The story centers around a boy named Akihisa Yoshi, the titular Baka of the story.
Wait. How did you pronounce that word?
Baka?
No. I heard titular, and I'm like, that's not how you pronounce that word.
I said titular. Divides the students based on the results of their academic scores. At the start of the school year, because you left out year, students academic. Okay, why can I not speak today?
Should I take over here? Should I do that, please?
For now.
Okay. Let's see. Where'd you stop? Okay. At the start. Okay. At the start of the school year, students are academically sorted by entrance exam test grades. The higher the grades, the higher the class, and the better the benefits. In this case, Class A is filled with the highest scoring students. Therefore, the classroom is filled with many prestigious items, like air conditioners, fancy seats, laptops, and a free snack bar, which is nice. I want that espresso bar.
I want that.
I would very much appreciate that.
And then F class is just like F class is just like they're the butt monkeys of everything.
Class F wishes they could have nursery school equipment.
Didn't they have like subpar glue or something that like couldn't stick the desks together?
God, they have the best glue in the school apparently.
They stole it from Class E.
So, with how crappy their stuff is.
No, they obviously stole it from Class A.
It wasn't a Class E?
No, they never took anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. What was it? Hold on. I think and then at some point they get cardboard boxes or something.
The story also loosely revolves around the love triangle consisting of Mizuki Himiji. Himiji, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, you have it right.
Yeah, you're right.
Minami Shimada and Akihisa.
Akihisa.
I can just... Their crush. Anyways. Fumizuki Academy has a special system whereby all students are able to call forth summoned beings. Shokanju, or avatars in the official English translation. Since Class A is filled with prodigies, they all have strong summoned beings, while Class F has drastically weak ones in comparison, most of the time. A teacher must authorize/supervise each battle. The beings lose points when struck by an opponent, and should their point count reach 0, the being and the student are disqualified and must take remedial lessons. Actually, that's supposed to be what it's called, with the strict remedial teacher, nicknamed Iron Man. Why? I have no clue, but whatever.
Because his last name is Stark.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Pitches an idea to his class to rule over the higher level classes by conducting a summoner war for both Mizuki's sake and to get more privileges. Aside from Mizuki, who happens to be the second ranked student in year 2, who's the first again?
No, who's the first what?
Who's the first ranked student in year 2?
Let me think.
It's so prolific, we just know it from the top of our head.
Yeah, I have no
We
clue.
obviously love this anime so much.
Yeah.
So much about it.
Anyways, we're getting distracted. There's also the class representative Yuji Sakamoto, the Bishonen. Am I saying that correct?
Bishonen, yeah, that's right.
Hideyoshi
Hideyoshi?
Kota, thank you. So apparently I cannot pronounce this today. Kota Tsuchiya? Yeah.
So,
Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Throughout the year, Class F attempts several summoner wars against higher ranked classes, which they actually surprisingly win most of. Tidbit of the world. Tidbit, go.
Oh,
Go.
right. I have words. Okay, sorry. Fumizuki Academy, or Fumizuki Gakuen, is a school where the main characters of Baka to Shokanju are enrolled. The principal of what?
Sorry, hang on 1 second.
Will
Sammy.
you stop eating? What?
Real professional, guys.
Us? No.
Wait, professional since when? Anyway.
The principal, Kawaru Todo. The school the system uses is unique and the first of its kind. 4 years ago, Fumizuki Academy adopted an examination system where the scores are not limited to 100 because they're not over. I can't say that joke. Over 9,000. Over 9,000. Okay. With the system, students can answer as many questions as they could within the time limit of 1 hour. A student would then have no limit as to how high they could score, the limit instead being the student's own intelligence, which the main characters had none of, so it's okay. The classes are ranked A to F.
Characters don't have any.
With the classes being ranked A to F, those who score better have better placements, so you get to go to A facility if you have better grades, and then a B through F, etc. The qualities of the facilities progressively go down, and we've seen what happens in the show from that.
Yeah.
However, with the Shonkanju summoning system, which was created by accidentally through combining science and supernatural power, I mean, it's anime, it just happens. This just happens on a daily basis. It's like, oh, we made a holographic battle system, cool, let's play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, of course. The summoned being gains power from the student's last test score, and then they fight each other. There are a few types of battles as well. In the latest system to encourage students to study, they have inter-class wars or these summoning test wars with the Shokanju, and the winner is decided with the opponent's class representative is defeated. The losing classes cannot challenge another class for 3 months, and the classrooms are swapped for if the winner is of a lower class level or the loser's classroom is downgraded. If you can of course negotiate the prize as they did with the first match they had, and I believe wasn't one of the things it was that what was her name? Hold on, I had to look up her name. It was Shoko. Shoko asked Yuji if he wanted to. She insisted on him dating her, and that was the prize. It was like, what?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the exam summoning battle?
Yeah. All the way down. Sorry, I told you. I'm gonna have multitasking.
I'm gonna have fun with that line. Anyway.
Shiken Shokan Senso is a system used by the Fumizuki, excuse me, the Fumizuki Academy. Shokanjus are then used by the students to battle each other. For an ESB to begin, a teacher must be present to supervise the battle. We've already gone over this, but it's just to reiterate. The teacher summons the EBS field, a place only Shokanjus can enter. I realize I said it wrong. It's okay.
Whatever.
The Shokanjus then gain attack power potentially from their power potentials to their summoners' last test scores on the field in subject. The subject field. Remedial classes teacher, I forgot his name, but we're just gonna keep calling him Iron Man. So he randomly pops out of nowhere.
Yeah, it could just be in the air, and he will sky drop onto you.
That's terrifying.
You know he would. You absolutely know he would too.
I'm good. A student can recover points by taking tests between battles. During these recovery tests, a student may take as many tests as they can in order to raise their attack power. Once a class claims victory, they get new school materials, switch class facilities if they're in a lower class, or request no changes be made. It is later found in a scavenger hunt that there are iron bracelets that can summon their own ESB fields for any subject. It turns out that only idiots can use these bracelets, so only Yoshi can use it. Later in the series, Yoshi uses it to battle Class 2A, but it breaks because he became too smart to use the bracelet.
So Sam, I bet I'm not even gonna finish that.
Yeah, that would probably be good for your...
Can I say like how kind of stupid that is? Because if the whole class, what if somebody in one of your classes is having like an off day, like they're not getting anything right, and now you get like mats because they had an off day.
Yeah.
That sucks so bad.
Really, didn't Sochi Iron Man whatever the hell his name is didn't he appear in a multiple times actually in like a bathhouse, just mostly naked?
They took a class trip. I forgot where, but the whole premise.
He legitimately appeared in a bathhouse mostly naked. I think.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God.
I think I remember.
I'm good.
There are actually a few more types of battles, but none of them are really used that often, except for one, which is representatives face each other. Right. Normally, or they do something like a 5-on-5, or the rules can vary between each battle.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways, Caleb, do you wish to talk about the characters so we can at least get their names out and describing them, their aspects and everything like that?
Oh, no problem.
Since you actually probably know more about the characters than we do.
Oh God, no problem.
Okay.
I want to start with my...
I am going to do this later.
Okay.
I was looking at my calc homework. I'm like, I have to focus on this. I can't do it right now.
I want to start off with my favorite character.
No, because that's...
you want to just do all of them?
Just go through all of them real quick.
Oh, okay, Jesus Christ, you poor man.
Well, no, go to the main characters.
That's better.
All right, so out of the main class that show up, out of the main characters that show up the most, you have Hideyoshi, you have Akihisa, Himeji, Shimada, and Shoko, and Yuji, and Kota. Those are the ones that show up the most.
Right.
And, yeah. So
right. Okay, so I suppose next we have this thing that we do here. You probably noticed, since you watched some of our videos, you probably noticed we tried to find somebody who's incredibly just angsty in this series, and I have a feeling I know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
But why don't you guys start that? I'm gonna wait on that.
Yeah.
Wait, we're already going into the McAngsty pants?
Yeah, because that's next after discussion of the world. Yeah.
Shark, I think you've got the thing mixed up.
I do? Oh, I do. Jeez. Okay. Jesus
First
Christ,
impressions.
First impressions. Sorry. Yeah, first impressions is next. I actually did have this completely mixed up. I actually get to start this one. My first impressions for this anime is it was good, but there really was no substance to the episodes. I mean, yeah, there was some really small, some really teeny tiny plot lines that were going on. The big one being the love triangle between the three characters. But apart from that, I mean, really, what is there? That's my question. What exactly is there that's actually that actually kind of gives some substance to it all? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways,
I totally get where you're coming from.
Caleb, why don't you go then?
All right. So I came across this series, after binge watching Clannad After Story.
Clannad.
And Clannad. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it was the Feels train, I guess, and I was just looking for something lighthearted to get the tears out of my eyes. And so I came across this, and I was like, look at this. This looks fun. And I watched it, and I came across it. I was like, this is now my everything.
This is now my God. I bow down to you. I bow down to you, Iron Man.
Oh my God.
You and all of your rippling muscles.
Yes. I can just imagine that somebody would actually do that. Build a freaking statue and just bow down to him. Anything else?
I do want to. There is one thing I do kind of like about it. I understand what you're kind of saying with the substance.
Yeah.
There's a lot where it's lack thereof, because a lot of the episodes that they have are based around a small little thing, and they build jokes around that.
Yeah, but there is a problem with that. I think it's more the fact that the episodes are actually too long. The comedic episodes, I understand they can be 30 minutes long. We have stuff like Uran High School Host Club, which is an extremely funny show, but it still has these 30-minute long episodes that they do. Right. But normally when it comes to comedy and shows, focusing a show around comedy, I almost never recommend doing 30-minute episodes, because it tends to be too long.
Yeah.
With not substance. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I would say, I think what would have been a really good format for this to be is just one 15-minute episode and another 15-minute episode comprised into that one 30-minute slot. Because after the first 15 minutes, I think even though I love this anime to death, they would kind of have to probe for jokes, I guess, because now they have to find something else and find something to bring to the table.
Sorry. Steven Universe is a good example of that, actually. It's a series built on making these jokes, making these puns, and yeah, it can be serious at times, but it's serious making it focus around that, making those puns and jokes, but they're 15-minute long episodes, so you don't feel like there's no substance to it.
Yeah, and it makes you want more.
Yeah. They need to make more. Anyways.
When are they getting off a hiatus?
Whenever they have enough to make 5 more episodes.
Yeah. Get on
anyways,
it, Baka.
Lamp, first impressions.
I'm kind of on it was at first I was like, all right, this. Now, I did a 180 on this series, because at the first 2 episodes I was thinking, oh, cool, it's like Dot Hack, but put into schools. You can summon and fight with your scores. And then, I really love that part. And then it's now you're going to go into slice of life drama for the next 5 episodes. And I was watching thinking, are you gonna go back to the test thing? Are you gonna go back to the test thing? And they're waiting. It's like, I want more of the summoning. That was so awesome. And then
Yeah.
I did learn to appreciate eventually the idea of, all right, this is funny on a subtle level. That's awesome to me. But it's like, I want more tests. Give me more summoning and tests.
Give me more substance, please.
Yeah, I'm still really on that boat of more substance, just because But otherwise, I am learning to appreciate it as a slice of life, because I'm thinking about it now. I willingly sat through and wanted to watch the entirety of Lucky Star, and if I can watch that one and love that, like my brain's like, oh no, you like this show, and I did. It was just funny and stupid, but it's like, wait a second, this is the same principle. Why can't I like this more? Maybe it's because when Lucky started it didn't say it's more than this. In this one, it did say it was more than this, and then it didn't use the full potential there. It's like, man, come on, you had so much.
But no, a show without any substance can be funny, though. That's the thing. Like, look at Looney Tunes as a very good example. It's comedy. That's it. There's no substance behind said comedy, but it's still a good series because they don't try too hard. They don't give up any substance they do have for comedy. That's what I feel like Baka and Test does. It gives up the substance it absolutely could have for comedy.
Well, that's pretty fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's a really good example.
Actually,
Holy
I'll bring up this one thing. They don't forget their lessons. They don't forget what they learn and what they do. What they do carries on through every episode. So I can give it that. It has consistency.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sammy, your turn.
First impression was that it was okay. I mean, I wasn't jumping up for joy when I first saw it. I was like, okay, so this is just gonna be mindless dribble like Lucky Star. Woohoo! And then I saw the summoning part, and I was like, okay, this might actually be cool, and you're dragging. Okay, nope, we're good.
So
I mean, it's not a bad show. It's really not. I like the characters. I liked how it worked out. I agree with Shark on something. It was just a little too long for me.
So essentially, it's not God tier.
We are not bringing Homestuck into this. You understand me.
No, but it's not something that is like another good example is Udon High School Host Club.
You said that one already.
I know I did, but the example works here too. It's not at that level of it can still be comedy, but still have this substance that's underlying. Is that about what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's about where I'm at, because as much as I liked watching the show, I just wish there had been a little more to it. But then again, to each their own. I can understand the appeal of it. I really can, because you have those. As a school student, you have those moments where you're just like, this test is going to literally define who I am.
Right.
Yep.
So
that's every test in Baka test.
I could relate to it at that level. Okay, I'm done.
Right. Anyways,
Well, and considering it's Japan, that's pretty much that's a huge amount of pressure. It's like that test is your life.
What are you talking about? It's the same way in America.
not as much in Japan. Not as much as in Japan.
Well, I thought, because look at like the literally first episode.
We have to be careful because we are kind of being slightly racist.
It's true. Okay.
Slight
Well, we're not. It's culturally technically true, but
it is culturally technically
Culturally?
true. Shut up.
Nope. I'm
Shut
not
up.
letting you live that one down.
It is kind of true. That is
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I stay in the safe zone here, but you can tell their Japanese customs with school and our customs with like schooling.
School are completely different.
Yeah, well, because Himeji literally, she got sick, like passed out sick, and she's getting scolded for that. And the teacher says being healthy is a part of the test, and
that's something that probably would happen in a school in Japan. Probably.
Yeah.
No, they do that here too.
Not as much. Again,
no, I am saying this right now. As a freaking college student, they are telling you have to be here. It is even if you are sick, you must be in class. I'm like,
but passing out, sick to the point where you are legitimately passing out.
I had 102 fever and still had to go for a test.
Oh, joy. Anyways,
boy.
my favorite characters, I guess I will start this one, if that's okay with you, Lamp.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. For me, my favorite character is actually not one of the main characters at all. It is Kudo.
Oh,
You know why, too.
I know exactly why.
He is the best character in the series, simply for the fact that he's gay, but he doesn't want to believe he's gay. And
What character is this?
His name is Kudo. He is technically the second best student in Class A.
Oh, that guy!
And he has this slight crush on Akahi,
Slight
big gigantic quotation marks that just take up the sky. I actually forgot the main character's name now. Joy!
Yoshi.
Yoshi. He has a slight crush on Yoshi. Again, I say slight with gigantic freaking air quotes because, blatantly obvious is blatantly obvious. But, for me, he's just like, he's just such a silly character. And I love every minute that he's on the screen because he just chews up the scenery whenever he is. And I don't know. I can see the two together. That's the scary part. You can see it.
Shipping.
And the shipping commences because I could see the two together. And I think it would be hilarious to see them together.
There is fan art of that.
Yeah, and I just like the fact that it's the most
where isn't there fan art?
It is the most overused
Library.
Anyways, it is the most overused cliche in anime, but I like the fact that that Yoshi does not even notice him. He does, but he doesn't notice him in the way that he wants him to notice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I freaking love his dubbed voice, his English dubbed voice.
Yeah. Okay. In a lot of cases, and actually in most cases, I will always recommend watching the sub over dub. But in this particular case, watch the dub. The dub has better voice acting, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the dub definitely has a lot better voice acting. Like, that's not the case for most times, but for this time, yeah. Anyways, Mania, why don't you go?
You kind of, you kind of took mine.
I stole Kudo, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah. But I have one better.
Okay, go ahead.
One is Kota is my favorite.
Kota, who's Kota again?
The photographer.
Oh,
photographer.
right.
He is
awesome.
He is a joy to watch.
That, I think he's secretly a genius.
Because you see the lengths of planning and money he shells out to get like pictures of girls, and it's like,
I think if he wasn't like this obsessed, perverted person, that he would legitimately probably be top of class A if he actually, tried.
Yeah, but his mind is too busy in the pubes and not in the books.
Yeah.
So
I already know Lamplight, so Lamplight, just say it.
It's Hideyoshi.
Yeah.
The fact that
Damn it,
Hideyoshi.
you stole mine!
Well, no. Okay, my reason is not because he is like this pretty whatever. It's because the show picks on him as an inside joke, and it never gets old because most inside jokes get really redundant really quick. This character I like because the role they serve is the joke, but the joke doesn't get worn out because he is literally a gender in the show. It's like, all right, you mentioned it the first time, but for some reason, I'm not tired of this. So you're doing something right with this character in the writing sense.
It's now socially accepted. Hideyoshi is now a gender.
So, and they do great stuff with it.
But that's the reason I like the character. Not because of the character itself, but because the role that the character has in the actual show. That's the only reason.
I think my favorite scene just with Hideyoshi is it's not even like a line from Hideyoshi. It's just it's Yoshi is just saying it's been socially accepted.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the reason I like them, though. That's the only reason I like the character. It's a trope, but for me, it's like, okay, the joke doesn't get worn out, and I like the way they handled it, so that's fair.
Yeah, but so is the gay person. The blatantly gay person is also a very, very bad trope, but they make it work here somehow, because he's just so blatantly gay, but does not want to admit he's blatantly gay.
Yeah, there's the other one too that knows.
Oh yeah, well, no, yeah, that was she doesn't even try to hide it.
As a second favorite character that might not be Hideyoshi, it's the entirety, I would call this a collective character of the black cloaked people.
Oh, we can do seconds. What is?
If Sammy wants to do Hideyoshi, I understand. I would probably choose them as a backup because those guys, as a collective consciousness,
they represent everything male.
Everything.
Actually, strike that. They represent everything that is nerdy male, like horror.
FFF Inquisition.
Yes.
Yeah, them. I would say
me.
they are they're scary, but in the hilarious way of like that cult mindset that responds to everything, and it's like, oh, you guys are the class. How many of you were in the class? 100? Okay, that's fine. Let's just sit in the corner.
And then they're just willing, just to see the lengths they are willing to go to punish somebody is the most hilarious thing ever, because they are just willing to dive on people.
Yeah.
But I'm done now. Sorry.
Go ahead, Sam. It's your turn.
Okay. Since Lamp, my wrong person. Since Lamp kind of took mine.
You can. There's other reasons you like them too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, because he's a dork. But mainly the misgendering part, like that was half of the reason why I liked it. The other part was that he always got pulled into cross-dressing. But since Lamp pretty much touched on all of the points that I liked about Hideyoshi, I'll pick Yuko, his sister.
Yeah.
Because she is so stuck up, but at the same time, it's great because when she's around her brother, she almost does a 180, but it is so freaking cute how they interact.
I think
and it's just like, ah!
Hideyoshi could do a great impression of her.
I think the best moments with her is just when she's called out. I think the best moments just with her, or whenever she's called out for reading like essentially gay porn.
You freaking stole what I wanted to say!
Sorry.
I never made that far.
You should let people finish their thoughts.
I never made it that far in the show.
Do you know she's a freaking yaoi fangirl.
Yes.
And hardcore into it too.
Oh.
Yeah. And
that's another reason why she kind of just clicked with me, because I have friends who are at that level, and I was like, okay, wait, what the heck is she? Girl, not doing that at school.
I just think it's funnier whenever she's called out on it by her brother.
I mean, shoot. Do you see what the heck he goes through? How the heck can you not be a yaoi shipper and your brother ends up fueling that fire? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even think she realizes it either. That's the best part.
But she's those two are definitely my go-tos in this series. I mean, normally most people would be, yeah, I like Yoshi, or I like the main pink-haired chick. I'm like, nah, honestly, give me the two sides over there. Those two are awesome.
Honestly, Yoshi's kind of boring, too.
I just realized I went for the twins again.
You did.
That's true.
You did.
It wasn't on purpose.
We need to call the FFF because now you need to. Never mind. I'll
Woman.
Almost choked on my soda.
Anyways, what's next? And let me check real quick. Right. Discussion of the world, which we already did. So skip. Logical angsty pants. I think we probably know who it is.
We have a consensus on this, I think.
I actually don't.
I don't either.
I think it's the pink-haired guy.
Pink-haired guy?
Pink-haired guy?
Yuji?
Yuji, thank you. I thought his hair was pink.
Yuji? Wait a minute. How?
No,
the way he acts, Yuji is definitely
no. He's pompous, but not angsty.
Yeah.
Not. He's more of an.
Okay,
he's more the douchey character. That's what
I don't know if you guys know who. I don't know if you remember who it is, but Kyoji. He's in class. He's in class B. He's a class rep.
Wait.
Oh, you mean the one that they forced to cross-dress?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, never mind. That's right, I almost forgot about him. Yeah, him.
Yep,
him.
Okay, hang on, like 5 seconds, I'm on the wiki, so I'm trying to find the guy, and I'm like, where is he?
I must not have watched enough of the show to catch him, but
he appeared, like, late season 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't catch him.
No, not even late season, sorry, not late season 2, sorry, late season 1.
I would say I would still...
Episode 8 to be precise, actually.
I was still gonna vote for Shoko, just because she's not angsty, but dear God, she's just so...
That guy!
She's a bitch!
Yeah, Shoko is just mean. It's like, dude,
out of place. Oh, that guy.
Dude, Lamplight, Shoko's a bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, I get she's more. I would say she's a sadistic angsty. I guess is the word.
I suppose, but you don't go for the eyes, man.
Yeah,
or
I felt so bad for Yuji every time it happened.
I mean, honestly, I can see knowing their backstory and why she's like this. I can understand why. I can understand why, but it doesn't make it hurt less.
Like he could be doing like the smallest thing. Like they could be at a mall together.
And she sees a mannequin like half dressed, and she's like, "Don't stare," and pokes him out.
Like they go like Victoria's Secret's like, "Hey, that would look good on you." Then she like pokes him in the eye and just like, "You're not allowed to look at other people except me." It's
that's not how this works.
Though I still think that it's the one that they forced to cross-dress it. But he is like 10 times the angst.
It's so much angst.
Now that I have revisited this character, yeah, I kind of agree.
Even if you look at his picture, look at the angst in his face.
He looks so pissed, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. It's enjoyable to watch you squirm because you're a douche. But
yeah. Alright, anyways, how about themes? Which, Lamp, why don't you start this one?
Oh, that's really hard, because theme-wise, there was so many... so many things. If I had to pick any of it, the most consistent theme, besides, like, perseverance, just in general, would probably be the idea of how an odd friendship can form amongst these classmates, no matter how trying the times. And and that's actually what kind of bugged me in the beginning, is when they were introduced as characters. They had... actually, let me confirm my recording, slip my recording file real quick here, hold on. Yeah, but what bugged me about the characters when they actually came in to that was they just said, "Oh, we're in class up. Oh, hey, I know all of you guys." And I'm thinking, excuse me?
They explain that. They actually explain it quite well. You just have to watch the second season to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was just like, okay, now, mind you, I kind of stopped in, like, season, actually, about episode 8.
You need to finish watching it.
But, well, after we're done with this, I'll try.
Whenever you have time.
No guarantee, but I'll try.
But, they explain that. They actually explain that fairly well. Fairly well in season 2.
I do want to. There is like one thing I do kind of like about it. I understand.
Am I correct about that? That he's gay, but he doesn't want to. Or is it like
yes.
It's like mid season 2?
It's both actually, because they take the time out of the first 2 episodes to kind of get the personalities in there.
Yeah, like season 2 is by far better than season 1, though.
Oh yeah, by God, yeah.
Like, I mean, season 2 sort of fakes the whole substance problem, but it still has a substance problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue, Lamplight.
Oh, I know. That's pretty much all I could think of at the time, which is basically like persistence and then odd companionship was probably the two that stuck with me the whole time.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, it's my turn then, I believe. No, Sammy, you, actually, no. Mania, you go. You do it. You do it.
Okay. Yeah, some of the things, he had it right, though he took mine. But one that did come across was fitting in, and that kind of really went towards Shimada because she came from Germany.
Yeah.
From speaking straight German to coming to Japan, and then having to learn what they were trying to say. Yeah. And it was kind of a sweet moment because this is where her crush for Yoshi started, because he was trying to say, "I want to be your friend,"
but he was saying it in the entire wrong language.
Yeah, he was saying he was trying to speak her language, trying to be friendly, but he said something completely wrong. Yeah, I think in French. I think he said like, "You're a dog" or something like that, and she didn't know what was saying, and so she just completely just got mad and couldn't fit in until she finally did the research and figured out that he wanted to be her friend. And you can tell that, and she's she wants to fit in the best as she can, especially when she starts competing with Himeji, because once Himeji comes into the picture, that's Yoshi all he has eyes for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she pretty much becomes the guy friend to him now.
Even he brought up she was always that guy friend.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to actually look up what he said because I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just kind of made that up on the spot, but it was along the lines of that.
I'm looking it up. Give me a moment.
But you can see where Yoshi gets the guy friend thing from. She suplexes him and DDTs him and puts him in a cross arm breaker.
But I think it's the fact that he actually he doesn't like it, but he takes it. And he sticks around. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
it's not like that a choice in the matter.
Lamp, well, he does. You can just say, "F you, I'm leaving."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Sammy.
you could, but that would risk, health.
Sammy,
I know it's my turn. Jeez. Besides perseverance, I think, to be quite frankly honest, this anime is a social commentary on the schools, the test system in Japan, if you think about it. Because having the tests literally determine your placement in everything, and basically saying if you aren't like this, you are basically an idiot and stuff like that. It's rather interesting because, again, I know I'm pulling parallels to America and it's not as bad, but if you think about it,
it's still pretty bad.
It's still bad because in high school, you had to take state tests in order to, you had to take state tests in order to graduate high school, and they were state issue stuff, and it's like, really? We didn't have these years ago, and all of a sudden we have this No Child Left Behind, which basically turned us into a test-taking.
Children getting left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you get to college, and then you realize, oh, basically your teachers want to make sure you do all of this work, and and if you don't, you did.
GPA dive bombs and never recover.
I don't know about never recovering. I managed to recover mine, but
you're a success story then.
Well, the perseverance is definitely another theme that pulls in with the commentary, because you have to basically pull yourself. It's basically saying if you fuck up, pull yourself from the ashes and keep going. It's not over yet, kind of things. That's what I got from the anime, basically.
You sort of lampshaded mine, but mine, no problem. It's fine. 'Cause I kind of stole your thunder a little bit earlier, but anyways, for me, it's honestly determination. It's the length that most of these characters will go to get like a better classroom or to get a good shot. Where like it's just the length and determination that these characters actually have that is just amazing. To me, that is the best theme. It's just determination. Just push on through. Don't stop, even if you're gonna lose. Because it shows. It honestly shows that, like, I think whoever the class representative for Class F was, I can't remember his name again.
It's Yuji is the representative.
Yuji, thank you. It's like Yuji actually brought up a good term for it. Because they are like they are the underdogs, they are the losers. They have nothing to lose at all, and they will just fight. They will fight to the bitter end because they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So I think I think that is the best part about this series.
Yeah, well, I mean, since they just go balls out every time they attack.
Oh yeah. Like, Yuji is honestly a smart strategist.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyways, on the personal feelings, Sammy, you can just start this one.
Personal feelings are still the same as first impressions. It's okay. It's not, oh my god, kind of good.
Yeah.
But at the same,
Nice.
but at the same time, it's still a good anime. It's not bad,
But it's not great.
It's not great. It's still good, and good is,
Good is good.
Anyway,
Good.
Good is good.
I was about to say good is good, but I'm like, nah, we ain't going there. I mean, seriously though, if you want something lighthearted and you want something to laugh at, this is the thing for you. But if you're looking for substance, this ain't for you.
Right. For me, for my personal feelings, I would have to say it still aligns with my first impression of it. It's okay. I love the characters. I love the themes, but it has a serious lack of plot. What I want is for them to make a separate series, a side series to Baka and Test, where they actually have more of a plot that focuses around the actual testing and the fighting, and I would love seeing more of that, and that kind of pushed further than it is.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
I can see that.
Like, would you think it would be better if they did that?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Anything, yeah.
Anyways, Caleb, it's your turn then.
So my first impression with this was that, like I said, watching a really feel-good anime, then getting into this, it had its effect, and then kind of midway through the first season, the effect kind of wore off.
It teetered, yeah.
Yeah, it teetered. And then I got to the second season, and it rekindled my fiery passion for it, I guess.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help but giggle.
Yeah, but it rekindled because
fiery passion.
Yeah, but because it introduced new characters to the mix, because now that added, even though it had no substance, pretty much no substance, this, to be honest, this reminds me of the high school anime of Attack on Titan or whatever, the things that they do.
Oh my god, why are you bringing that up?
Attack on Titan in high school.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's, whenever an anime brings in new characters and it makes the show stronger, that's always a really big plus for me, because nice. I mean, it gives me new things to think about, and then the way that because they still show, because some animes they'll show the main characters, but then they won't really show the rest of the class. They show the rest of the class, but they have just an F on their face, and that doesn't make them that distinguishable. Yeah. That way you still focus on the main characters, but you know that they're there.
No, even the things with like the S on their face or the ones with the A's on their face, they still have this very like presence, but they are essentially mom mentality.
Right.
I think another one of my favorite things is probably the designs of the little chibi things.
Oh god,
Of
the summons?
Yeah, they're so adorable.
they're so cute.
Oh, good lord!
What the heck?
They're so friggin' cute. Nice.
They are so cute.
So I'm just gonna switch voices throughout the whole thing. Like towards the end, I'm just gonna turn up Patrick Warburton.
If you can do that.
Hey, Vader, you gotta talk about Baka and Test.
Hey, Vader, we're just gonna sit there and talk about characters from Baka and Test.
Actually, I can imagine that Joe would actually watch this. I'm not even gonna lie, it'd be hilarious.
Those characters are so cute.
Okay.
Funny.
Back on topic, boys.
Okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
on to favorite. Actually, no. Personal feelings. Lamp, you didn't go, did you?
It's still meh. I'm just gonna go with meh. We can just go on.
Okay. Favorite moments for me. My favorite moment has to be the moment that Yoshi's sister is introduced.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. Yoshi's sister in general is probably a second in favorite characters because she is just this very bombastic character. She knows she can get whatever the hell she wants to get. Yeah. And she doesn't even try to hide the fact that she manipulates literally everyone around her.
She does it to her own brother.
She does it to her. I would bet she does it to her own mother.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could have.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the image, but come on,
she's just evil.
You cannot say that. Well, not evil. She's not evil. She honestly does care about Yoshi's well-being. She shows that she honestly does care about like his how he's living, and she cares about him.
Yeah.
So she's a very commendable character. But yeah, no, any moment just with her manipulating anybody is probably the best moment in the anime. But no, Yoshi's sister, whatever her name is, I can't remember.
Akira,
thank you. Akira never got a little chibi thing, and I want to know what would her little chibi character look like.
I'll voice my opinion. Never anybody else.
Yeah, big tits. We already know she'll have big tits because big tits are her character.
Her avatar is just a pair of tits, and they.
I don't know how to feel about this right now.
Or the avatar attached by throwing melons. I mean, that would work too.
Oh my god.
It's a VSR reference.
As I said, being okay, as the only female in this group, I don't know how to feel right now, okay?
Anyway,
moving on.
Welcome to our special brand of comedy, which is not comedy at all.
Let's just past that.
Anyways, but yeah, any scene with her is just the best thing in the world. Anyways, Caleb, go.
All right, so there is one that just sticks out to me every time I think about the anime. So it is during summer break. I think it's either spring or summer break, and they all go to the beach.
Summer.
Yeah, summer. Yeah, and they all go to the beach, and they're in the car, and everybody's like, "Ooh, I have my swimsuit," and everybody looks at Hideyoshi, and Himeji and Shimano, I wonder what he or she is gonna wear, and then they get to the beach. Yeah, but everybody gets to the beach, and everybody's checking out Himeji's swimsuit and Shimano's swimsuit,
and then Hideyoshi comes out.
Suit, and then Hideyoshi comes out. She's waving, and she doesn't have a doesn't have a shirt on. And he doesn't have a shirt on, and a lifeguard comes and scoops him up.
A girl should not wear a men's swimsuit, and it's dude, that's a dude.
It's a guy.
Another thing with Hideyoshi is that they give him his own bathroom.
They give him his own bathroom, his own bathhouse.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of nice to have all that to yourself.
They do that twice. They give him his own They give him his own bathhouse twice in the series.
Yes, because it has women's bath, men's bath, Hideyoshi's bath.
No, they didn't even name it Hideyoshi's bath when they did it again. They just said, "Oh, he has a separate bath time from literally everyone else." Because there's only one Hideyoshi gender, and that is just Hideyoshi.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anyways, Lamplight, you go.
Oh, okay. Now, mind you, I only watched like half of season 1 before my schedule was terrible and it fell apart.
Well, you don't need to watch the whole thing. It's recommended.
I got the idea, though.
Yeah.
And it's really sad to say I can't think of any that really stick out. Just in general, but I guess the one that I remember that stuck with me the most was the movie theater scene.
Oh yeah.
Where
God.
when Shoko drags Yuji to the theater, and she's like, "We'll watch this one twice." It's like, that's 7 hours.
Did we mention she's the devil?
Yeah.
Actually,
it's like
there's a moment after they literally do it twice, where the person just says, "Okay, ticket for two people, one woman and one something else," and then to pointlessly watch this movie twice.
And it's like it's 7 hours long. That's okay. Being unconscious, zap, and then he wakes up he wakes up in the theater twice, but she shocks him in the theater, and no one stops him.
No, would you?
No.
Would you? That is the scariest thing in the world. What in the world?
What is this? Oh.
What in the world?
This just came out of nowhere.
I'm in the Hideyoshi image tab, and I regret nothing.
Yay.
No, don't regret anything. That is Lamp. You have to put that image up on whenever you do the video.
Yeah, you have to.
I was gonna say that reminds me of
people will not get why we are actually cracking up at this.
The fruits basket scene. The fruits basket scene. Who
actually probably look best cross-dressing is Yoshi and Hideyoshi, and Yoshi and Hideyoshi. But,
yeah,
that's right. Their names are kind of weird, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both Yoshi.
Yeah, Hideyoshi naturally looks good wearing girls' clothes, and Yoshi is. What's the right word to use for him when he's cross-dressing?
My brain keeps putting Yoshi the green dinosaur in my hair every time you say Yoshi. I'm thinking, wait a second, no.
What?
Because when you say Yoshi, I could think Yoshi, and then the dinosaur.
Is that what Yoshi sounds like?
I don't know how to process this.
Now, Sammy dear, now. You're going to just, whenever you see Yoshi or Hideyoshi, you're now going to imagine Yoshi's face on it.
Because
it's Hideyoshi and cross-dress. That ain't gonna ever change.
Because when I think of Yoshi, I think of Hideyoshi, and it's like the green dinosaur comes up in my head. It's like, oh gosh, now I'm waiting for Mario to come up and say wahoo, and just
Yoshi, you all right?
Lamp,
you need a drink?
Lamp, now you need to edit the image that Sammy sent and just put Yoshi's face over Hideyoshi's.
Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes.
But the only reason I'm joking about this is because I thought the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even.
But I'm coming to terms with it.
By the way, on your character's hat thing, is that a Pepsi symbol?
Mine?
Yeah.
That was random and out of nowhere.
I know it was, but it's kind of bugging me.
No, it's because when I was like, hey, I'm gonna be a cool guy. I needed a cool guy hat. It's like, what can I put on this hat? And I was like, do I want to put a Pokemon thing? I said, no. I said, so what can I put? And I said, red, white, and blue.
Okay, anyways.
Ooh,
and
literally
drew it, and that was it.
Anyways.
So murk. Anyway, yeah.
So just...
I'm done now.
Right, Sammy, your turn.
Okay, sorry, I'm still recovering. Okay. Basically, any moment that I'm sorry that I keep bringing Hideyoshi in it, but that's literally the only thing that stuck out in this show was Hideyoshi to me. So most of the time when he's cross-dressing, and it's, at Moments for Drama Club, and he's just in this. I remember seeing him in this like really short Chinese dress. I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing, dude? No.
And actually,
And I was just kind of shocked. I was like, okay,
right.
this happened.
But you know, he was damn good in it though. So
Yeah.
That was the sad part. I was just like, I don't know how to feel right now.
But Caleb, I think a second one, like a second favorite moment, would be any moment with Kudo.
oh god,
Just
yes.
any moment with Kudo, like just around Yoshi.
Though I did find something kind of cute with like Yoshi and Hideyoshi. Those two ended up sleeping next to each other at some point, and it was just so freaking adorable. I was like, "Aww,
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry."
No, actually,
But
that was
the-
a dream, wasn't it?
I don't remember if it was or not. All I know is I remember seeing it, and I just kind of lost it because the shipper in me started coming out.
Yuji was the one who slept with him.
Yeah, and he
Okay,
was
not
dreaming.
in that way.
They were in the
Again,
bed together.
poor word choice.
Not that they would anyway.
Yeah, but Yoshi was like dreaming. He was dreaming, and that he woke up, like he turned over,
He turned over and he saw Yuji and just like screamed, and it was hilarious.
like he just
But like I
freaked
said,
out.
But it was adorable to me because it was just one of those moments of you are so dumb. But
Yeah,
but it was
and only
that
that,
was
he
just
tried
because
to
it was
kiss him.
cute.
He tried to kiss him.
Again, the shipper in me was just like, okay, this works.
But it's also related.
Hang on, Sammy. What did Shipper and you say when he tried to do the same thing to Yuji? It can work.
No.
No. I can see it.
Why no?
I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't fit as well. I guess because of the personalities.
I suppose that's the thing. That if they were going out, he might torture him. Yuji might torture Yoshi because he already does a little bit.
They're more of a bro kind of thing.
Yeah,
they're more like
I'm
the
sorry,
annoying-
man. He tortures him just a little bit.
That's more
They're
of a
like the-
romance, though. That's not
Yeah,
really a ship.
I think it's. I agree with Shark. It's because Koda and Yoshi don't know how to feel about him, her, it, them.
Yeah.
Them. We'll go with them.
and like both of them are like they don't know what to feel, and they don't know what to feel. And it's like
And it's like, oh, you want to know what? Hang on, Sammy. This is something that you should probably add to your favorites part. Is just any moment when the girls are jealous of Hideyoshi.
Yes, because it's funny. How can he pull off something like that? Blah blah blah. I'm like, because he's flat chested and he actually can fit into most stuff. I don't know. Like, I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of the boy's form. Shoot. Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for watching our very, very odd episode of the of our podcast.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Curse you, idiot.
So it works.
Anyways, so this was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us, Mania. This was interesting. Oh, and just so everybody knows, because why not just say it's for everybody since he's making it. Mr. Animania is making a animated opening for our show. So again, thank you for that.
no problem.
Absolutely, man.
Because so far, from what I've seen and what we've seen, it looks glorious.
It will save me so much sanity in editing.
Wait, I'm sorry, Lamplight, you've been sane since when?
I've been having so little sleep, and it's been wonderful to have anything to help, so I'm good.
Anyways,
So drunk, my friend, and I apologize.
Sammy, you can't say that because you've been drunk on our show before.
I've only
What is it?
Oh my god.
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Curse
that,
you, Hideyoshi.
because now I will
Curse
never
you.
get it out of my head.
Curse you, Hideyoshi. Curse you.
Nice way to end off the episode. Just yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I said to say my favorite line from that episode is, "Why am I the one who has to do this?"
I apologize to all of our viewers right now, I have been sending them Hideyoshi pictures.
Don't worry, you guys will see the pictures because Lamplight is just going to put them all up.
Let's go ahead and...
Anyways,
before we go too far.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been Desu!
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 Very much Desu.
Hideyoshi.
Don't you mean Desu?
Oh, yes. Of course I mean Desu.
Desu.
You didn't say it at the beginning, you jerk!
Oh, yeah, no, I am.
Like, we found a body pillow of Hideyoshi.
Who is this we you speak of? It was me. I have no shame.
Yeah, poor boy. I feel sorry for him.
Anyway. Anyway.
You feel okay. I want.
Hope you guys realize I haven't closed this picture of Hideyoshi this whole time.
Shark, this is just a female thing. If you want to prominently present the girls, simply put your arms in front and are just like, "Hi," they're front and center. I'm like, "Oh God, no."
Oh, good lord. Anyways. Oh, good lord, why? Oh, good lord, why?
This is an interesting picture. Like split screen you guys' stuff. This is an interesting thing to look at.